This is crazy. This is the absolute craziest thing I've seen. And honestly, for the first time, I'm asking myself, are we in a simulation? Is simulation theory real? Hey, what's up? It's Quentin, founder of Capri AI and host of the BetterBots podcast. And today I had to do a quick episode to talk about what just happened with OpenAI's new text to video model called Sora, Sora. Now, this thing is absolutely ridiculous. If you have not checked it out, highly recommend you go check out the website, openai.com/Sora. But this is a huge deal, and let's talk about why. So, first of all, the timing of this is absolutely incredible. Two major things have happened in the last week alone that make it so that this release could not have been timed in a more peculiar way. The first one is that Google released their latest, greatest, largest language model of Gemini, and it's the Gemini Ultra, I believe is the name of it. And they used it to update their Bard Google Chat, which you can get online for free, bard.google.com/chat. And they updated that with the latest model of Gemini, Gemini Ultra, to try and basically compete with ChatGPT and show that they still are the leaders in AI and large language models.
Smile, Carl. We're back in business.
In addition to that, this week, Andrej Karpathy, who many of you know as one of the early founders of OpenAI, he also worked with Tesla on their full self-driving AI system as well. He's one of the pioneers of computer vision AI in general. He left the company this week. Not really much of an explanation as to why it is, but it does bring up a lot of questions, especially because of the crazy ousting that tried to happen earlier this year with one of the founders, Ilya Sutskever, trying to oust Sam Altman as the CEO, and it created this huge ripple effect in the AI community, and people were conspiring and trying to come up with ideas of why it happened, and people thought it was led to the breakthrough of AGI. So not really sure about that, but regardless, with Andre leaving and then their largest, most advanced text to video model being released this week, it does seem like a little bit of suspicious timing, especially because Andre is their computer vision lead. And so it does make it seem like he knew something maybe that somebody else in the company may not know about their computer vision capabilities. And so it is leading to a lot of conspiracy theories, and they have been my favorite to read for sure. But nonetheless, focusing on just the capabilities alone, this is nuts. The fact that I can take a simple explanation of what I want to see in the video, give it to the AI, and it can just give it back to me as a full 60-second video, that's absolutely insane. Not to mention, possibly a little dangerous.
Reality can be whatever I want.
And I'm actually going to do another podcast episode probably this week talking about why humans are afraid of AI so much and what we fear is going to ultimately be our downfall. I mean, I'm going to try to put into some reality as to what is actually going to happen with it. But basically, we can use AI to create video evidence of something that never even actually happened in real life. And on top of that, you can put that video on social media and it will go viral. I mean, think about what has been the number one viral mode of having a video go and get distributed to hundreds of millions of people the quickest over the last couple of years. It's been short form video content like TikTok, Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, YouTube Shorts. All of those forms of content have been the absolute most capable of spreading the fastest. And that's exactly what this type of model is looking to create. It's looking to take a text prompt and turn it into a very short form, quick video that you can put out and say anything you want about it. In fact, one of the examples that they give on their own website for the release of Sora that I saw anyway was a historical video footage of California during the gold rush. So this is a video that was never taken. This never actually happened. But you wouldn't know that if you didn't know that the AI created the video. And so really we are going to start getting into these situations of What happens if somebody asks, well, what did it look like when Donald Trump hit that reporter in the face? Or what did it look like when Joe Biden did this shady deal? We are running into a time now where you can create convincing evidence that an event took place, and it's now going to be the subject of the event's responsibility to actually convince you that it didn't happen, rather than the person spreading the video having to convince you that it did happen.
Try to get me to admit to something that never happened?
And that's really the big shift here. Is up until now, for like voice AI, image AI, text AI, all of these types of modalities, you as the creator, the person putting that information out there, you've had to be the one to try and convince people that this is real and that this is not fabricated by AI, and it is something that really did happen or take place or get an image taken of it, whatever. Now the tables have turned entirely. Now the person in the video or the subject in the video has to be the one to convince the viewers that it didn't actually happen. So this is a complete change in paradigm of everything that we've seen so far. I do expect some pretty serious pushback from the community, as well as even lawmakers maybe having some hesitancy for this to be allowed. And we're really going to start to see that question of what should AI regulation look like. It's going to be answered now. This is going to bring up that question to the forefront of people's minds, because the last thing you want is a video of you going around on the internet of something you never even did.
Well, that's awkward.
Awkward? Awkward? You've been sleeping with him for months, haven't you?
So that's just my thought on this. Again, I'm going to do another podcast episode on this that's going to be much more in detail, but I felt like I absolutely had to put something out about this because this is nuts. This is unprecedented. I never thought we would be here so soon, and I can't wait to see what comes next. If you like this video, like, follow, subscribe. I will be putting out lots more content, and until then, talk to you soon.